Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy, aka the Fearless Mama, and now I can say Fearless Grandmother. And where I got that, I think I got that nickname just because I was working with one of my mentors and I had told him my story. I had told them that, you know what, years ago, my husband and I, we actually owned a real estate company and a mortgage broker company, and we taught and trained a lot of people. We actually had almost 22 people when Amanda was born. We had a lot of loan officers working for us. So my husband and I were in the finance space, and then 9/11 happened, and we literally got wiped out, like literally. So we lost homes to foreclosure. We lost our own personal home to foreclosure. But you know what? I bounced back. And I told him this story, and he's like, "Wow, you're really a fearless mama. You just kept going." And I said, "I love that nickname. And I think that's really what we need to have is that fearlessness in this lifetime so that no matter what happens to you, no matter what something or someone throws at you, that you can bounce back and you can pick yourself up by the bootstraps." So I just want people to understand that, with my 37 years of self-employment, I have seen a lot, and then the 12 years online, I've taught over 5,000 some people here in the space of the member to member business opportunity space. So in 2019, I decided to have my own program, to have my own platform because I was pretty picky. I was really picky about the products. I was really picky about my customer service. And I was just really picky in general about how the company should be ran. And so, hence, Get Fearless Freedom. And then in 2023, we put a $500 and then $1,000 level into Get Fearless Freedom. And then since then, it's just been record numbers. It's just literally been taken off. And I like doing these private Zooms because you get more of a in-depth detail of who we are, who you're going to be working with, what kind of things that you need to do. And so we've really boiled it down to three simple things. Generate a lead, bring them to a 7-minute video, and then follow up. In fact, I actually follow up for you. You don't have to. So if you're on Facebook, you might be doing a little bit more follow up, or you might get a Facebook Messenger. Well, bring them to a Zoom or have them call the callback number. And that's honestly how simple it is. And so my son here is going to do the formal presentation so I can go sneak back and be with Charlotte here for a few minutes before Amanda takes off for the night. But I just want people to understand that this is my baby, so to speak. And I own it. The platform is actually on my own servers. There's no platform like a ClickFunnels you're not on. You're not on a Kajabi and all these other things. It's actually on my own servers. So I decided to launch this so that other people can, enjoy it as well. I actually started out, this is a little fun fact. I'm not even sure if Kat knows this one, but I started out as just a coaching platform, and it was not to where people could resell it. It got so popular, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I want to resell. I want to resell your products. I want to resell your training, Tammy. Can you make it an affiliate product?" I think Mary Beth remembers that, right? And so it started out with just like a $200 sales funnel. Now we have a $2,000 100% commission, where you can earn 100% commissions with $2,000. And those are really, really nice to get. So I just wanted everybody to understand that this has been an evergreen product, right? You can use it for other opportunities. The training will never go away. And at the same time, we've integrated a lot of the different like bells and whistles to it. And I have some great stuff coming up this month that we're going to be able to put into the back office. Another autoresponder we're working on. It's just a lot of things that we're always working on. So we're keeping it up to date always for 2025. And that was another thing that used to irritate me is that the programs and the companies that I used to have to be a top affiliate for, they would never change the back office. They would never update the back office. Some people actually probably know what I'm talking about. And it'd get irritating. So I just found out a new little honey hole I'll be teaching tomorrow night where I'm actually getting a bunch of lead flow. I told you guys I've had 18 people while I'm holding Charlotte request to go to my 7-minute video while I'm off and doing things with my family. And that's what I love about systems. So anyway, I will be teaching that tomorrow night. So anyone that has not joined yet, make sure you join here tonight with Rob and everybody that's going to be talking about GFF. And then I'll be able to train everybody tomorrow night. Okay. So with that being said, Rob, I'm going to pass it over to you, and then I'll check the settings, make sure we're all good. We're packed out tonight. So welcome again, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys. Awesome to have great introduction, Mom. Always love seeing everyone on here on the Zoom. And just really going to be a electric night tonight. It's truly one of my passions at 30 years old to actually do this. This is a full-time business for me. So a lot of people don't have that. Maybe you're older, maybe you're younger. In between, time is not helping us, right? It's just literally always a progression of life where it's happening. So I'm going to be live on my page as well. I just want to say hi to my audience on my Facebook, and then I'm going to get into the presentation here as well. It's really going to be an unorthodox presentation. This is something that we do very fun. It's going to be very fun, very just like random. You're gonna see like, wow, that's insane. That's really cool to think that this is what they have tonight and get fearless freedom. So, lights, camera, action. This is my mother and I. This is our presentation tonight, and we are gonna have our lovely, incredible, fearless mama herself tomorrow, Kat. She's going to have an actual follow-up along throughout the week, Zoom as well. So she's going to do some Blitz Zooms, same link and the same time. So pretty cool. Just wanted to get that out of the way. This is going to be the schedule. If anyone wants to screenshot this or check our groups, we have this in our groups. This is the schedule. My mom also emailed everyone in as a member that this is the new schedule. So the pot of gold, that's the Mondays, right? That's going to be the little bit longer of a Zoom. And then we have Cat with the four-leaf clover, Miss Lucky Cat over there. Same time, same link, and it's going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's going to be the schedule for the whole month of March, April, and May. So just wanted to give you the 90-day Blitz Zoom schedule. Also, of course, as you are jumping on or you are coming on, please keep muted because this is, one of those things. I will actually have a fun little thing and time with you guys. Whoever gets to be unmuted, I call you out. So I don't think that's going to be something you want. And I also try to force you to pay some traffic for the person for their website. I'm just kidding, but let's just keep muted for tonight. Rules of the house, of course, we're always respectful. We're focusing on the growth. And specifically, if you have a question, just provide, the context behind that. No question is a dumb question. And of course, we're going to keep on topic. And if you are, if you want to address a question to me or my mother, all you have to do is just raise your hand at the end and we'll totally address it. Pretty easy. So thank you. This is off. I have not been on this actual side. This proves right here, Cat sees. Oh my gosh. Okay, Robert has not been on this edit here, but I want to thank you guys for attending tonight. And of course, that is not the date. So it is, what is it now? We're the 10th, right? The 10th of March. Wow, amazing. So, March is actually one of my favorite months, just because green is my actual most favorite color, not only because the color of money, but it's also just simply my favorite color and St. Patrick's Day. So we want to get back to the person that is referring you tonight. So if you're watching this as a replay, a live, my personal live, Mary Beth's replay, Kat, Christina, whoever brought you to this Zoom, we have a really awesome way of keeping it neutral. So you're here for a reason, right? You're here to make money tonight. You're here to learn an automated system. So we brought it and we, brought it down to the very basic levels. And it's actually three things. You have a lead flow, and then you have a cash flow with Get Fearless, and then you have the freedom flow. And so the freedom flow is my favorite part because I get to have that freedom lifestyle at 30, and you're going to learn actually the journey of really where it took what we had in 2019 all the way till now and why it matters for you guys. And of course, what's really awesome is we have a seven-figure earner that actually closes your own sales. So the people that come in through your actual system tonight that you're going to get, we actually have my mother that actually will close your own sales, which is so much time freedom right there. The fact that you don't have to talk to no one, right? And so we want to make it sure that at Get Fearless Freedom, we've made it easier than a card counter at a casino making money. Now, I know for one fact, Wynn, Bellagio, the MGM Grand, they don't want me to say that, right, in Vegas. But on here, this is okay because we want to see that if you guys would rather invest a couple hours a day into this, into your own future, or would you rather continue to put 40 hours a week into someone else's? And honestly, put a number three if you want the first. Put a number three. If you could easily set aside a couple hours, even under a couple hours a day for your own future. And I love comments, by the way. I really love interaction. So really cool to see everyone on. Thank you so much. So the thing is we actually at Get Fearless, we all have a pain to purpose, right? There's always been a pain to purpose. For mine, it was honestly getting out of a 9 to 5 when I was in my early 20s, and now I'm fully financially free at 30. So that was my pain I saw. And, with the Zooms that we actually have these Zooms a very neutral territory. So when you're inviting people, you're in the business, you can always invite and people to the Zooms. And we want to take a money time machine back, right? We want to say, okay, how can we actually take advantage of what is back then possibly that we missed and actually make it happen in the modern time? So maybe not that time machine. I guess not that one either. We're actually now in 2025. So we actually have missed, I personally have, and I'm sure many on here that have. I like numbers. I'm a numerology guy. So type a number eight if you actually missed the era, okay, of the iPhone, like the actual App Store. Like you actually created apps for the App Store. Anyone miss that era? Because you guys are too focused on the collapse, right, of 2008-9. We're too focused on the negative stuff of news. We were not taking advantage of what is actually there in the free market to actually make money in digital marketing. So you can see there's a long time of history here that a lot of us missed. And we're like, why did I focus on that? Why I could have done this? Why did I focus on it? So we are humans of habit and nature because we're quick to talk about stuff, but not about necessarily things that make us money. So that's why you're going to see tonight how simple this is. Also, my mom has this thing where she actually can get you traffic within 24 hours right away, right as soon as you join. So you're going to see it's incredible what she does. But this is what we have. One of the actual sneak peek bonuses that my mom actually puts in at the front. And so what happens is I've been on, Facebook, I've been on social medias, and I see a lot of MLMs, right? I see a lot of people with their Forex or crypto. What happens is they're grinding gears. They're literally grinding gears like a person that don't know how to drive a stick shift manual transmission. They're actually grinding gears. And what happens is they're working so hard to possibly make $1,000 every single month. When over here at Get Fearless, you can simply not have to worry about team building, network marketing, messaging people. All you have to do is advertise this simple system, and you're going to see what it is. We've created a recession-based proof business, and it does not have to look like this. You don't have to be a left or a right brain, and it's not MLM because we created the system, the education, the coaching because you matter, right? And so you're going to learn tonight, and this is something anyone new on here may not have learned yet, but the top secret like guru things that they don't want you to know actually are systems, right? Systems that actually will leverage your time. And so you want to keep till the end because I have a really cool physical bonus beneath me right now that I can't wait to show off and what we do here at Get Fearless Freedom. But you're going to see what we do when it really comes in to be a business in a box. So definitely keep on. We're going to keep this, time steady. We're going to try to keep this keep flowing without too long, right? So, earnings disclaimer, of course, like anything and every opportunity in business, we want to be sure that you understand that, of course, this is all based on your own individual background, dedication, motivation, and desire. Now, there was 2 years ago, I got a Planet Fitness membership and I actually looked at it for the first month. And so now I actually go to the gym nearly every single day for being healthy, not being ripped to, like a Hulk, but for being healthy. So I didn't blame a membership. I didn't blame a thing I got into. I blame only myself for not that. So obviously, this is why we have that for you. Of course, Fair Use Act, commentating purposes teaches all that. And of course, we have a 6+ year strong foundation, which is incredible. So here we are, Get Fearless Freedom. All we do, and this is really crazy because I get to the meat, potatoes, and the vegetables right up front in the presentation. All we have to do is simply post ads, and we actually get paid based on the system that Sift and sorts it for you. That's it. So we give you the ads, and the entire system will explain the rest. That's it. And so when people say, wait a minute, Robert, you mean it actually is that simple? I actually mean it is that simple because you're not explaining Get Fearless. You have the Zooms, you have the done for you email, the callback, you have all the images that we do for you, and you're going to see all that with the success. So we don't just create teams, right? We don't like the terminology of a team because, I mean, team's great, but community of family really matters because we're not here to compete, we're here to build and help each other. And with the freedom and automation, it's at that core. So here's a really great example. My friend Darvell and Mary Beth's actual personal member. I got to talk to Darvell a little bit, and I actually got him set up the other day in this business, and we worked really great together. And he says, Robert, I actually have a sale right away. And I said, wait a minute, you just began posting this actual business. And he says, well, it lined up, universe brought it together, stars aligned, and look at, I already have a sale. And look at him. He actually got the cash out. He was so excited. So this is what I love seeing because I like seeing people that actually do post what we give them and actually can duplicate what we have. So this is another example. George, welcome George at the $1,000 level. Really awesome to have him. I just had a great conversation with him. Mary Beth, again, she brought Darvell in. He started referring people over, and she actually had a $5,000+ week other week ago. So this is incredible on what she does and how she plugs in and actually shares it. And of course, all the other great people. Michael on here, he can wave to you guys. We have Art possibly on here. We have Todd. I believe Todd is here. Awesome, awesome people in our community. Kat, of course, wonderful Kat. She is literally an absolute wonderful person. She she started referring right away, and wow, was her amazing success happening with this. And it's just so cool. My new member here, Carrie, great to have her on. We have, of course, Paul Arnold. Arnold might be on here. Hey, Arnold. And Paul might be. Christina, great job to her. She can wave to you guys. She made a $1,000 sale. And that's just, oh my gosh, so freaking awesome to see this happening because really, here's the thing is you can actually have a personality that's meek and mild, all right? Christina's this cutest. Wait, I swear, Christina, I love your personality. You're so freaking nice. But it's awesome because we actually have the system that does that sift and sort, and then we're able to push through and get you the sale because we know how. So it's really cool. I just wanted to share that. And of course, we have all the other success. Val's right there. There's Miss Vale. It's really cool. I just get so excited seeing all this. This is from our Facebook group, by the way. And of course, here's more. I can't get over on all the stuff that kind of flows through here. So we want you guys to become free today. But, of course, for things to change, we are going to have to change that paradigm. And the first thing that it came to me was the four quadrants. And this is like something that was really hard, by the way, for me. Believe it's possible. Well, we can think it's possible, but to believe it's actually possible, that's a whole nother, ballpark, right? And of course, when we do get beat down, we actually do have to get back up because actually the other month ago, it was a month ago, I was at the gym and I hurt my foot so bad I couldn't walk on it. And guess what? No one, and I mean no one, Kat's gonna nod her head. Yep, this is how society works. No one came over to ever care for me. No worker, no person next to me working out the gym, no guy, no one, no gal, no one. It was me that had to get up and literally hobble to my car, and I barely could get back. So home because of that. So that's what I'm talking about, getting beat down and getting back up because no one will do it. No one will do it for you. And that's why you have to do it for yourself. And you have to think like the wealthy, right? Because taking action and also thinking like the wealthy, that's why we wanted to create this because with Get Fearless Freedom, you're not just a number when you actually do join us. So the biggest issue I had when I saw communities is you join your one, your two, your three, your four, and what happens is they get in the system and then they're just basically told, that's it, okay, you're good. And we actually set up all of our members. We have incredible support that actually gets people off the ground and actually out there in marketing with our one-click funnel. You're going to see about how easy this system is to replicate it. So, tools in digital marketing actually have made a fortune with our 100% master resell rights, MRR. And if anyone's new to that, it means that in our revolution of marketing now, digital marketing has just exploded, right? So what we wanted to say is, wait a minute, it's everywhere, but how can we actually take a piece of the pie that makes us look unique to the space of internet marketing? Well, we don't want to look like this guy, chained down to our continuation of our 9 to 5 job that maybe you guys just got off of for the Zoom or getting out, or maybe you're going back home in traffic with this, right? So we wanted to say, okay, enough of those Indeed searches, no more. This is tonight. We are going to play the reverse Uno card. We're flipping it around and we're saying the digital marketing revolution begins. It automatically begins tonight. And so, with that and action, we are going to make money tonight. So, ask yourself if we could simply, and this is truly the actual breakdown of what we do. We close all the sales. We set up every single member. It's actually automatically one click, but we have incredible support behind it. I'm actually the setup guy. There's a bunch of stuff, moving parts that we take care of. You're out on the front lines simply posting ads. Done for you email marketing, done for you social media images, and we actually call back your own leads. It's incredible. And so here it is, basic breakdown. Advertise a simple website, and you guys get that one-click funnel. And from there, of course, posting the ads. You never have to ship everything. Everything is digital. Last thing I ever had to worry about when I got in this was that part right there. I do not like to ship out what the actual products are within these levels I'm about to show you. I didn't like that, right? And so what happened was I came to this like quote and I was going through quotes and I was like talking to mom and I was like, Mom, there's got to be a quote that actually kind of almost shows everyone what we really are. And it's the gold rush of 2025. Okay. And so when you see crypto prices crash and all these other things happen, we wanted to say, wait a minute, how can we still be the blue jeans and the shovels and the tents of those people that absolutely need systems to help their business? So we're like, wait a minute, light bulb moment. And so during the California Gold Rush, Nevada, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, all of that kind of gold rush going on. Guess what? The people that actually had the blue jeans and the shovels, the tents, the wagons, all of that. Okay, and I can just hear it. Here we go. Here's my joke. Listen here, Joe. I know you're gonna tell me we're gonna go get gold, but here, I'm Sally, your wife, and you're not bringing home nothing. You know that's what they said. Women, can you agree with me? The men tell you what they're gonna do, but they're not doing it. And so that is what we hate. I think we're all going to have some laughs tonight, right? We do not like people telling you what what they're going to do, but they're not going to do it. So that's why opportunity, unfortunately, it gets missed a lot because it always looks like work. You know, it's like, ah, man, I really got to go out and do that. But we have to make it simpler than that, right? Because what happens is ultimately our ego is the biggest thing we will ever battle in our entire lives. So what you look in the mirror, okay? Or the pond or wherever in the ocean, you will understand this. Once you beat that, you'll understand the whole game. And so that's why we don't want it to control ourselves because we found an issue in the glitch of the matrix, essentially, because we found that people need tools in this digital marketing revolution. So along came my mother and she says, well, with my mentorship and success, because we know this is what people need in 2025 and going forward, with all her personal life, her foundation, her leadership, her visionary success, what she's done with literally tens of thousands plus branched out to nearly, actually, when it branch it out, 100 plus thousand people just because it's the branch out, right? So my mom, she's really done a lot of work and helped a lot of people because with her success, she said, well, Robert, I want to tag you along here. Like, do you want to get out of your Verizon job, your 9 to 5 that a lot of people are maybe in on this Zoom right now? You want to get out of that as well? And I said, you know what? I will. And so money wasn't always easy for me because when I was working at my Verizon job, I had, I thought it was it. I was making $11 an hour. I thought it was it, made commission, had a lot of great friends until one night in November where a bunch of burglar like thugs, they were like younger kids, they came into my store, stole some phones beneath my back, behind my back, I meant, and Verizon Corporate didn't want to do a thing. They didn't want to add another closer to my store, meaning there's two people to close the store. And so when my life was basically threatened, I said, this is what you're going to do. You're going to change the policy. I myself, the 9 to 5 worker. They said, no. We are Verizon Corporate. We are not going to change because Robert Montgomery said I'm going to do that. So, can you feel the helplessness? Like, just imagine the thought that someone could have technically beat me up or taken me out or something. Beat me up, well, that would have been a hard battle. But the actual other tools that they have, yeah. So that's why I have to ask you yourself in the action tonight. You are here literally for an actual reason because you're on the Zoom to learn how to escape that. And so when I escaped that reality of the 9 to 5, the grind, the fill in the gas, get the coffee, always worrying about the next to the next. And here's a fun fact I know I'm going to nail down. When you are off, by the way, your 9 to 5 jobs, can anyone type a number 7 if you're going to agree what this feels like? When you are off, okay, you actually have an off day, like you're like, not having to work. Do you ever just have that itchy need to go back to work because you know that it's gonna, make that check, but it's also like, ah, man, maybe I'm missing something out. Maybe my coworkers, and it's an actual rat race because as soon as you're off, you're worrying about the next day and you're not enjoying that moment of your off day. That's what I was in. And so I'm sure a lot of people are going to agree with me. When you guys are off, you know that you're looking forward to the next day. You look towards the next day. Not that you're happy, you're just that you are looking that way. So digital systems really, really helped me out. And I found an easier way easier way to make money. So at 30, this is myself. Yes, this is me. And I go hiking, I go to the gym often. I paid off everything at age of 30. I go out to concerts. I even start concerts, like little gigs. A lot of people, they want to like get the crowd going. I'll get up there and I'll be like, "Hey, hey, hello." So I like to collect things, and this is, just my life that I like to lead. I'm a big animal lover, and I like to give my time to horses and farm animals and help them out on weekends that I have that free time, and as well as my little English bulldog there and my sister's German Shepherd. I love that little guy, Mr. Fritz. So this is what I like to do, personally, because everyone's different. Some people say, "Hey, I want this, I want that." But really, you have to ask yourself, you have to get out of that pain point and turn it into purpose, right? And so, why tonight, right? Why tonight? Well, it's more freedom, more money, more travel, more time with family, more adventures, you name it. And the thing is, and the great news of all this is you get paid 100% for reselling this. Isn't that amazing? So you're actually getting paid 100% for reselling GFF. And so we made it break down to a very, very simple comp plan. And this, by the way, if you've been snoozing a little bit, this part I want you now to wake up and get that 5 hour energy shot or that natural little jolt of energy or coffee espresso. This is the part that I want you to fully, really focus on because this is where the levels begin. Okay. This is where it truly matters. And I don't like repeating myself too much because it's super simple. All right, so we have 200, 500, 1,000, and a $2,000 level. And you can get paid, of course, with an instant payment system 100%. And so what we do is we never take in any payment, literally none at all. And so it's a third party at all, like zero, no third party. And so it's 100% direct peer-to-peer payment system. So when you want to confirm a person, they are going to send that money in the way you want to receive it, whether it be Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, silver coins, gold coins, barter, Google Pay, Apple Pay, Vero, bank wire transfer, Walmart MoneyGrams. Can I keep going? You can get paid any way you want, PayPal, any single way you want, as long as it's that peer-to-peer connection that that person has with you. So these are some of just the extra, of course, sales that just have recently come in that we have, and we also have this mom. She does an awesome job at keeping the fire just keep going, and it's awesome. Just some of the fearlessness she has as a grandma now, pretty awesome. So reselling digital products, guys, with an easy twist. Like you learn that if there's a need for it, we're going to tell you now it's a self-serve, really simple business. So basically, here's Kat. Here's us. I love seeing this. This is so cool. But when she came in, she's like, okay, how can I help others? That was actually the words that she used with us was help others. It's not about the money of others, it's the help of others. And I love that amazing, simple approach because what people do is they look at is I got to pay this bill, I got to do this, but they're not investing in that education, that coaching, that actual platform of what they need in order to then the money comes in. So this I really loved with Kat. She's like, well, I see a need for Kelly. I see a need for Chuck. I see a need for why that person needs that. And so that right there is awesome. So she actually came over from Germany 6 years ago, and she's bilingual. Love people that are bilingual. I have the greatest, biggest respect for anyone that's bilingual. I'm not. I wish I was. Understood what a lot of especially in Arizona and Nevada and like all the places I travel, I'm pretty sure they've talked about me behind my back. So I would wish I knew it, but that's what it. We all have our skills, right? So this right here, pretty awesome. More, of course, Facebook results here. We have so many great people joining. Again, like I said, Carrie, my member here, we have a turnkey business for you, done for you, business in a box. And of course, this is how it works. So it's a one-click payment setup. It's a true one-click payment setup and a one-click funnel. Other systems, here's the thing. Mom said in the beginning, remember in the way beginning, she said, this is not built on anything. It's built on our own base, like our servers or code. Well, we made it where other systems, the problem is it took a really long time to set up everything. We're like this, click it, go over here, buy another program, buy this. We made it all under one house for a one-click payment setup. So you can see here, this is the back office. It's very, how can I put it? It's modern, but it still is like robust. So it's like a simple, it's like three things. Simple, robust, meaning it needs to have all the functioning that you need it as you advance through Get Fearless, but it's also super simple. So that's why we created this right here, one of our main things of being a blue jeans, right, of 2025. We have a need out there, guys. What happens is a lot of people, they don't have capture pages that actually convert in cold traffic, right? Or warm traffic, or I mean, you could have really warm traffic and they still don't convert because the capture page, what happens is we have a problem. We actually have an actual issue online. And so they look like this. That's actually what they look like, and they're duplicatable on every single person. I make money online, and then you click on their link and it looks like this. It literally looks like a 19, Windows 1998 program that has a template in the background and you opt in. With us, we created a simple clean white capture page that looks like this. So when you're reselling Get Fearless, you're knowing that these are pages that convert very clean and in traffic and all types of traffic because you're saying, wait a minute, you're trying to tell me a clean white capture page. Yes, because there's a lot of things that ask you for a pint of blood, your dog's birth date, and basically your wife's anniversary and your anniversary. I mean, they ask everything possible in a capture page. And mom's laughing, but it's actually true because mom, I said this the other day. I saw information on YouTube and this guy wanted phone number, he wanted address, he wanted every single possible thing. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, we're asking for a simple email. So that's why it converts very great, very well with examples like this. And of course, you can even see here mom's personal capture page and her personal results. Pretty freaking incredible right there. Again, she follows this method that we kind of came out together and we said, well, you know what? People want simple. And, they don't want something that's looking like this, AI this, create this, click here. They want something very simple. So we did come down to this, a very simple as 5 minutes. That's it. 5 minutes, you can have yourself up and running, even quicker than that, technically, but 5 minutes, you have the system, you can plug and play. And now here's 4 levels. Here we go. So, number or four, sorry. We have 4 places that we like showing to you guys how you can market. Okay, this is very simple, and here it goes. We have Meta, which is technically Instagram and Facebook, so that's why I combine it into one. We have YouTube, Craigslist, email marketing slash click traffic, which is like solo ads, email vendor traffic, stuff like that. That's the 4 places my mom loves going. And I actually was able to take her phone. I don't know how, because it's like taking bananas from a gorilla. And essentially,
Well,
I
especially now
can't,
with Charlotte, I'm gonna
especially
I'm
with
gonna do a
Charlotte.
photo bomb today because I have so many pictures of our baby girl today. She came over. She just left too. I'm so sad. No, anyway, sorry,
Mhm.
had to say that.
Yeah, so cute. And honestly, it's just awesome like the way mom and I we work, like I have a lot of tackiness to me. She has a lot of the old school marketing plus the new school marketing. So you're actually working with a mother and a son team. You're not working with someone that we're like the face of something and then in the background we're paying Peter to have this whole system run. We actually are the system. This is the time-tested system 7-figure earning system that we have. So we're not like, covering for something and then this is all built from the ground up. So pretty cool. We give you the ads. right here from the actual moment you actually join, you will get a welcome email. And that welcome email, you will have over 100 plus, and I say plus because it's getting near like 150 now. It's like a ton of marketing images. These are all very unique marketing images. These are not something that you, if you thought of it, you might have never even thought of it. Because I create something extremely, I'm a musician. So when, can you mute Joseph Thomas? Thank you.
Yep, I got him muted.
So, with creative minds, right? A lot of us are blessed with really creative minds. And so, my mind is very creative. I like to have people that actually click on the ad, ask information about the ad. So, that's why I create these for you guys. I mean, who would ever have put a Titanic in an ad? Well, here it is, flavor of the month, right? Those MLMs that go away after a week. Guys, has anyone ever dealt with that? There's companies that come and go per now almost every day, and meme coins now you have. That's even creating the worst space for a lot of marketing where they think they can go away the next day. We're 6 years strong, very, very strong company, and we have this under our belts for you guys. So, like I said, very simple glitch in the matrix, posting those ads. We have even ads like this, like you saw, like penguins around the shark waters. 9 to 5, like he's trying to escape that 9 to 5. Um, Pretty freaking amazing. We have Bella, our bulldog there. Ads, you just don't see them like this. They just don't make them great like this. They
And can
just
I
don't.
can I toot your horn for a minute here tonight, guys and gals? So when I first started online 12 years ago, I never got any ads handed to me. Well, number one, they didn't have really social media, so I learned on how to do email marketing. But I didn't have a person that is literally feeding me actual images to just post onto social media. And to boot, Rob teaches people how to do really, really good engagement. So organic traffic, like that one there, while the economy is collapsing, I think, and that one there, one click, I think last month alone put like 15,000 in my pocket just because I put that in stories and on my timeline. So, example, Art on here joined. I don't know if he's on here tonight. He's probably busy, but like literally, he literally saw one of my
I'm here.
Facebook posts. Oh, there he is. He saw it and he can actually, like I tell people, you always want to see results. Well, this is real live results. I literally posted to Facebook. Art came on to a Monday Zoom, and now he's bringing people to a Monday Zoom. See what I mean? That's how
Yes.
fast this can happen. People love fast action, money loves speed. And that's the
And I
thing. These
love
images, Rob, they're amazing. And I tell people all the time,
They
I
really
post
attract really
them.
great people too, Mom. I noticed because Art was such a pleasure to work with. He
Yes,
was actually really super easy with me when I
absolutely.
worked with him and getting him going. Like it
It's a
was really
pleasure
great.
working with
So
him. Absolutely.
yeah, I love that these ads are not they're not the hype based. They're more like I call it real. So it points out what it is,
Mm-hmm.
but it has some fun to it, like it still has like the one with the economy collapsing one, right? With the
Yep.
people, the jobs and all that. That's like, very unheard of to see ads like that.
Yeah, you
But
got to
this is
catch a
stuff
person's
that's
attention, but yet, like Dana said to me in a voice clip, and I'm sorry, Dana, I couldn't listen to all your voice clip. I was holding Charlotte, plus then I had to get ready for the Zoom. But it's really true that these images in our community is not hypey. I mean, of course, we got to make it to where it's exciting, otherwise people won't show up and wouldn't put in the work, right? But at the same time, it's what I call direct response marketing. I've been studying direct response marketing and attraction marketing for 12 years and it really works. It's put millions of dollars in my pocket. And that's what I teach and train over and over and over again is that people will literally be able to post these to the platforms that Rob's going to share. And I found one that I can't wait. I said this at the beginning of Zoom, but I cannot wait until tomorrow night because I literally am getting so much momentum on my YouTube channel, which I'm live right now. And
Mhm.
so there's a spot that's a little honey hole that a lot of people, Kat's already implementing it, Mary Beth's already implementing it, but I literally have a place where you don't even have to do a YouTube video anymore. You can post Rob's
Wow.
images. I can't wait to teach everybody tomorrow night. Everybody coming tomorrow night, by the way. I'm already ready for
I
tomorrow.
sure hope. I sure hope because I love your trainings personally, Mom. I always put it on my phone and make sure,
Yeah.
get
Let's
in.
go.
Yeah, let's go. Honestly, the four product levels. It's actually a phenomenal turnout, by the way. Everyone, thank you for being on. Really appreciate it because I not only have like almost 15 people on my Facebook, by the way. Hello to my people there, but we have 30 here. We have also your streams going on, and then the replays. So really great having everyone. I really appreciate you, very much, everyone. So we
Look
have,
at crazy gummer.
if you could mute, okay, that'd be awesome. Yeah, so guys, this is where the fun begins. Honestly, this is like truly something so incredible. Like you saw the need, right? The need for what we have. And now you're going to see how to turn that into what other people need as well. So, the email funnel builder. This is over $1,000+ value. The reason I actually peg these values, not just for a number, there's a backstory for what this actually means. My mom before 2019, so it was like 2019, 2020 range, she actually used to pay our actual programmer, yes, the gentleman behind this as well, with us, really great guy. And he's like, well, Tammy, he this is where he like it was a really good like aha moment, but it was like where he knew that he wouldn't be able to charge how much he charged for a funnel
Yep.
anymore, but also he knew that mom had a great idea. So mom actually said, "Wait a minute. What we can do is have a funnel builder that is a really great value instead of playing, I have great respect for a lot of people out there, okay? And Kat said this the other night, actually very well. I'm sure we've heard of Russell Brunson, right? ClickFunnels. Well, the problem is you're paying literally over 297 a month for what we have at only $200 one time. That's it.
Hmm.
$200 one time. We have an incredible funnel email builder where you have 5 bridge pages, unlimited campaigns, and capture pages that support RTF, which is rich text format, meaning you can create it how you want, like all the cool little like the colors of the fonts and stuff and all that. You can do that. Mom, if you can keep an eye on the zoom, the mute, it's
Yeah, hold
somehow
on one
there's
second. Let me just find it because now I've lost the person
Oh, okay.
that's
I'll forward it to her.
talking.
Okay,
Hold on a
great.
minute here.
Antilla Fagan.
There she is. Okay,
There we are.
great.
Okay.
I got her.
Yeah, so with this right here, guys, really cool because not only you're getting the value of that, again, one time of 200, you have the ability to get yourself in on the actual funnel builder. So pretty really cool. Of course, what's really great, if you actually have an existing business or you have other types of other opportunities that you have, and you just are trying to find a way to capture the lead, have that automation, have what we have, get your foot in the door, this actually can be used for any business as well. So you're going to see we actually perfected down the email marketing, and you're going to learn what we've done. This is a part that sometimes I really don't explain often, and Kat does Blitz Zoom. She may not explain it, but she has very much before. But I'm going to explain it a little bit tonight. So what we give you is actually a professional business email account. And this email account actually connects with your choice of autoresponder, and it actually will be able to beat Google and Yahoo at the game they pulled off in last year. So you as an email marketer, someone marketing out there, you don't have to worry about this, but when you are marketing, you can't use Gmail anymore to actually mass email anyone. So we actually fixed that issue, and now it's actually all there, a part of your GFF account. Pretty cool. So the next level we have, this is honestly truly the value. Like this is actually, and I'll explain why, because I got a hold of Mike tonight, right? I love talking, but the side gig hustles alone, you're gonna learn what we have right there. The Craigslist auto reply software. This is actually software, by the way, that will plug into Craigslist. And when you post an ad, it actually will automatically reply to them on Craigslist. So you post an ad, it automatically will actually give them your information on Get Fearless or maybe your lawn service or your babysitting service or your window tinting business, whatever you have, you can use this for any business as well as, of course, you can use it for GFF, which is what everyone mainly does, but you can use this and actually have your lead flow on automation on Craigslist itself. So gone are the days of when you click reply and all that, and it's not a vacation reply as well. This is actually built from the ground up. Pretty cool affiliate integration, and I'm going to explain a little bit more what this does, this level. But we got tired of manual replies, right? We got tired of that, and we wanted more automation. So right here, Craigslist auto reply software, you put in your auto response message, and then it tells the system to, hey, when a person clicks reply on that ad, they're going to get that information on Get Fearless Freedom right away. I've actually had people say, "Rob, I got an ad up on Craigslist and I got someone interested. Do I reply back to them or no?" And I go, I I appreciate the enthusiasm and that's awesome you're posting, but guess what? That's why we had the software. And they're like, "Oh my gosh." So it was like, you don't always remember how awesome automation is, but when you have automation, that's what it means. It automates the process while you're out watching your son's basketball game, etc. So we actually get a lot of views on Craigslist, by the way, versus Netflix. A lot of people are looking to supplement their income, help income. This is a great level, by the way, to actually sell to real estate people that are going out of business in a way because markets are really whack. You can sell this to people that are even doctors that need their practice, that they have a health and service industry on Craigslist, and it auto replies their entire website and services. You can sell that to them for 500 bucks. Boom, make $500 just like that. So we also at this level said, look, we know internet and obviously marketing and this entire great system. We said, okay, wait a minute, mom. I said, we have to have a way that is not just this hype, this like internet hype, right? So at the $500 level, we said we want to make it where this is how they learn where the Pawn Stars, the Storage Wars, the American Pickers get the items to buy and flip and sell. So this is actually some recent stuff that we've gotten. And by the way, I don't have it with me. Oh, actually, no, let me get this. This is a look at this right here. This is a Cobalt vintage 1930s. Can everyone see my screen okay?
No.
Oh, you can't see my actual like
Oh,
camera?
wait a minute. I gotta
My
scroll up. I was
camera.
just sorry. Now I can see you.
Yeah, so this right
I'm trying to
here,
keep track of
okay.
the chat and yeah, Tony, that's fine. You can just dial the 800 number to get a hold of me if you have to run. If anyone has to leave off the Zoom, just dial 800 in the chat 995 or just look in your email to the person that invited you here and I'll make sure that I get back to you. No problem. Sorry about that, Rob.
No, it's fine. So I'm giving them examples of in our websites that we actually provide where to get this stuff, but
Mhm.
I actually got into recently collecting glass, like vintage glass, and this is a uranium or not, well, the other piece I have, but this is a cobalt little glass jar that I got from one of the antique places that we go, and I think those things are really cool to get part of history. And so that's actually at the $500 level, by the way, under side gigs. And this is some of the stuff we flipped. So Renee Portocaro, actually a couple years ago, we bought that for 1,200, flipped it for 7,000. Yes, that's actually correct. We did flip that for 7 grand. We have the Rolling Stones. We have some of the cool like turquoise sapphire necklaces, Rolexes, Josh Allen, Buffalo Bills jerseys. All of that, that's provided, by the way. If you're an existing member, I really highly recommend like screenshot this as a reminder and then go back in the back office and see what we actually updated that to. It's really
Yeah, we
cool.
just
It's very
recently
simple to,
updated that. It's one of the
yeah.
things that I wanted to make sure that Get Fearless Freedom had a lot of value. As you make money online, you want to learn how to invest it or where to invest it and things like that. And that's what we kind of come to that conclusion. I mean, think about it. I went from zero to seven figures online, and then you're like, okay, now what? So you want to make sure you're investing into different things. And a lot of people don't realize that art is one of them. That one that they're talking about there, I was sitting there a couple years ago and we hadn't launched the 500 level yet. And I thought, geez, this is going to be so cool if I can ever teach anyone how to actually do an auction that my husband does. And he does these and he does them all the time. He goes from one auction place to another one and flips his art. It's the coolest thing. So we decided to put it into the 500 level.
Yeah, super cool. Dad and I right here. We got this piece. This is a New York Stock Exchange oil on canvas. It's by Liam Nyman. And this is literally a $10,000 painting. Literally
Hmm.
10,000. And he
That's
got it
fun.
for a couple $100. So
Yep.
I'm not kidding you, he did. So pretty amazing. Just some of the stuff that we come across, and he loves flipping. And of course, with that is level up time, right? We have actually $1,000 level. So the $1,000 level, not only are you getting everything from the thousand down, but you're also getting this as well. So mom and I literally have one of the most biggest, or sorry, take that word away. We have literally some of the, how can I put it? Almost biggest passion I've ever really seen when it comes to lives, when it comes to like giving the value at these live masterminds. And so mom really, really loves getting on and helping you get unstuck on these masterminds. And I as well. Like if anyone has ever like a member existing, they can say, oh yes, this is what their trainings are. So these trainings, these masterminds are really helpful when it comes to being live with us, like actually being on live and not a free overview. I'm talking where you get all the information, fed to you live. So that we have incredible YouTube faceless video training. Again, mom has some new training at the $1,000 level. You want to make sure that
Hmm.
you do join at because mom has a new method. And of course, I'm always learning with her, and I may come up with something. And a lot of times I do, like some intermixing with some AI stuff as well, that even pertains to the $1,000 level. So it may actually make sense, and that's when I'll like jump in and help her, what I found too. So we have these trainings. You also are getting that unstuck mindset training at the $1,000 level. You're getting, of course, the affiliate integration, that very simple one-click funnel. You're getting the community support. We have that again for only 1,000, and that's paid one time. And of course, you can make that unlimited yourself. So pretty cool. You can see this right here, the YouTube extensions that we have found. And mom, she always is like, hey, I found this part. She'll like always update everyone on what she finds or like the new tweaks and things, how to build your channel. And by the way, here's an example. Mom, she doesn't have, I mean, she has a good amount of subscribers, but I'm saying compared to me, I only have 100 plus, and I'm making sales because I do keywords, I do the thumbnails properly with what I know, and then of course use the extensions of what she does. So kind of cool. You can see here just some of our masterminds, some of the people, pretty cool, going beyond your limits. And of course, my favorite level, this is the Porsche GT3 RS level. I'm just kidding. This is the literal cream of the crop level, the $2,000 Fearless Elite. So this is a $10,000 value, okay, for $2,000. And so this is the actual top of the top elite, and this is paid one time, of course. And then, of course, you are able to make that over and over and over and over again. We have some incredible postcard and resource. It's basically you got the postcard money marketing. You have all the AI and the Chat GPT, my personal mastery and elite training. So you're gonna have that where it's live. Like I actually train live on what the newest of ChatGPT. The thing about ChatGPT and AI is you may seen it, heard it, maybe done it, but to have someone actually in marketing using it and it's over the shoulder, like direct and right there for you to get help, that's me. So We also have some social media algorithm hacks. Like I'm an unorthodox guy, so I do a lot of different ways that are like very unique. Like it can apply to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you name it, YouTube. Again, mom and we do that, and just a ton of other ways that we know personally how. As you saw, it's our passion. So this also, of course, like I said, 2000. We have the incredible like templates and the resources in the back and the training. We also have this, like I said, I meant we have the GFF AI, incredible stuff. Really, honestly, I get so happy training this because it's like it's my love, it's my wheelhouse. And just AI, honestly, is we're gonna use it for the good and give fearless freedom. We're just gonna use it for the better, and that's where AI will actually shine well and will be great examples of that in marketing. So we have training videos you're going to find all inside. We have incredible modules. I had a lot of people say, "Hey, I didn't actually get a chance yet to actually watch it." So then they did, and they're like, "Robert, oh my gosh, this is awesome." So that's what I love when I see it. They're like, "I actually did watch the video." And they're like, "Wow, this is actually really packed." So we're going to talk about automation again tonight, and the thing is about automation is it's not what you know, right? It's what you don't know. And so with that, and this is Kat and I's favorite, like this is our screen right here, Kat. The 48% of salespeople actually never follow up with a prospect. Okay. So 48% on that first, like, hey, this is what I have, half of them never actually follow up again. And so it actually gets a little interesting from there too. 25% make a second contact and then they stop. So, you're at what, two-thirds, you basically, or whatever it comes down to math, you're on 25% only going to say, hey, did you check up on it? And then they stop. And that's where they actually stop. And then it gets even crazier because really 2% of sales are made on the first contact. So, why is it important? Why is Robert talking like this? Because we have a closing hotline. This is where when you guys have them go through, you posted the ad, they go through the system, and there's that follow-up right here. Here's the 1-800 number. And you guys can screenshot this if you want. Mom will type it down below or we'll say it again. But it's 1-800-995-0795. All right. And then what will happen is you'll call that and you'll be able to leave a voicemail. And you can also leave your sponsor's ID, the person that you got in the email or on their sales page. And this is how we can automate your sales process as well and getting sales as well. It's that callback number ID. Pretty cool. We also have a follow-up done for you, never done in the entire industry. And I'm talking, you can look for it, you will not find it. This is a done for you email marketing portal. And so I have to explain this almost like I just met you maybe, a fifth grade, smarter than a fifth grade, that show that used to be out. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? This is kind of where I have to break it down to that because some people just don't understand how awesome this is. If I met you in an elevator and I said, "Hi, I'm Robert and I do online marketing," this is what I have. It's an email portal that my mom clicks one button and it follows up with every single lead you collected in the field, all the carrots that you gathered from harvesting, and every single one of them my mom has never seen, however, helps you sell to the people that eats carrots. That's what my mom does. And it's super easy because we have an API that every single lead you ever capture in your system, we don't take that. You actually get your own list that's encrypted. And then we have an API, a programmer that was able to email out your leads like it's you. It's freaking incredible. And if anyone wants to like ask me more questions on that, I'm more than happy because this is insane what we did, along with our paid email address that we beat Google and Yahoo and all them. on. So this is what it looks like. It gets better over time because email open rates matter, deliverability rates, they matter, of course. And that's what we do is when we send out an email like mom, she sends out her email and everything out. Like just an example, let me find it here. This is her live right here, her email she sent out tonight. That email that will go out to your people that you actually get on to your own follow-up. So you don't have to ever write an email ever again, like ever. Okay. And so just like anything, maintenance of a vehicle. You're talking, running a business that, is trimming weeds, or you're going out window tinning, whatever type of business, there always is going to be a maintenance cost. And so with that, not only you're getting, again, 100% commissions for reselling it, we actually only charge $1.56 per day. And that's billed at only 47 a month. That is it, and you get an affiliate position to resell GFF, all done for email marketing. So you don't have to think, if you have, a baby in the background, like mom, she has her granddaughter, rah, rah, crying. She click one button, boom, everyone gets their emails out. You have a one-click follow-up. You have the 1-800 number, the paid email at no extra cost. That's about roughly around $15 a month. It give or take value. There's competition constantly of who wants to be cheaper on those emails, those paid email things. But we have all of this. You guys can see all for $1.56 a day. That's it. And we follow up and we make you guys win. So here's the thing, and this is all going to be sponsor based. So every single person that always gets on a Zoom probably is always expecting maybe a bonus, right? And so we said, well, how can we shock you? Have you ever heard about just the what is it, the gunshot around the world? They used to talk about that, right? Just shocking news, like really good news, okay? This is, if you could mute Jill, Mom, she unmuted. I just want to make sure that, okay, thanks, Mom. This is something that we actually do an industry leading bonus on. So if you're here totally on, awesome. Just, I love having you guys on. This really is the bonus that no one does, like literally no one. All right, here we go. So, in order to be a seven-figure earner online, we said, how can we make this simple for them? How can we like put a business in a box, something that is physical, tangible, an asset in front of them, and something that can actually make them excel in what they do, right? Their efforts that they put in, this is the tool that will help them. So, we said everything that's wrapped up, so the whole business wrapped up with all the gizmos and gadgets added on that I do in my own extra setups, we have that shipped out to you in a business in a box. Again, no one does this. And so what I said is, how can I take my setup, right behind me, this is my setup, by the way, 32-inch massive HD monitor hooked up to my M2 MacBook Air. This setup right here is about 4 grand. That's what I have going on here. It's an incredible setup. So grateful, right, to have this because I want you guys to experience the speed of money with me. So I said, okay, I'm going to do that setup. I'm going to have it all going on, but I'm also going to ship one of these beautiful laptops out to the consumer end, the person that actually wants the business, wants to have a business in a box. So I said, here we go. We're going to take Give Fearless Freedom and we are going to wrap it into a Google Chromebook. And this is a physical product. Look at this. Here's one right here. You guys can look like right here. Can you see my screen okay, everyone? I think Cat can, Mom
Yeah.
can.
Yep, I
Okay.
can see it fine.
So this is a Google Chromebook, and this is shipped out directly to you with it already loaded, like every single thing loaded for you. And so this right here, the Chromebook alone is a $350 laptop. That's how much these things cost. And so we set at the $2,000 level for fast action takers, like people are literally going to truly take it and run with it, just like that. We have an actual bonus for you, right? And so right here, we also can do a tablet as well if you're maybe more familiar with a tablet. We also can, load up a tablet for you, but a lot of people do like that physical keyboard that close, the laptop and take it with them. And this is actually a personal device too. You can actually pay bills on this. You can watch Netflix. You can watch YouTube. Honestly, if making seven-figure earners, you don't want to really have your time on Netflix. You want to have your time on business mode. So, but you can do that, and that's what you get. And it's actually a ultimate got a setup here. You can see everything loaded in. You have the connections, you have all the funnels, the ad copy, the marketing images, every single thing loaded right up in, and it's a $650 value. And who got those laptops? You can comment below and say, I was the one, because Kat's gonna comment. You have who else? Wyman on here. You have Vicky on here, I'm sure. There's a lot that have actually gotten these laptops physically in their hands, and they can even say, hey, I got one of these puppies as well. And so really awesome GFF Google Chromebook Elite Club. And this is what we have. We have some incredibly happy people that actually, here's Kat. She got hers right there. We have Art. Art, he can, he unmuted his mic a little bit, but earlier that was him. And he got one of these and he's officially in business. So freaking cool. He actually got a physical product in the mail. Again, no one does that. And we also have Darvel. Yes, Darvel actually got a Chromebook from me. So his is coming Wednesday, and he'll be posting that up in the Facebook group. And we have Greg, he got his, and Wyman, he's on here. He got his Valerie. I believe Valerie's on this on the Zoom. She got hers. I call her my other grandma. She's the sweetest, kindest lady. That's what I call her. I said, Grandma, you want a laptop too? And so I helped her actually get a full entire working business on one of these. It's so cute, so awesome. And of course, we have Arnold. He just got his the other day. Paul just got his. We get the notifications when they come in to the owner. Pretty cool thing. And of course, just like most things, we have actually other bonuses that are for the fast action takers tonight. We also have an exclusive Telegram group that you will be able to be in the community and actually have that exclusive chat with us when you join at any level. So that's actually a really cool thing right there. We have free traffic, and of course, this is sponsor based. So everything I mention, except for that Telegram group, this is all sponsor based. So your sponsor, you're going to want to get with them because they have a lot of maybe possible other bonuses, but for this is what we have. Of course, we have real targeted leads through that traffic that are actually going to come right through your one-click funnel. Pretty freaking cool. And of course, that one-click funnel looks like this. We have traffic that's going to look like this coming in through into your email, and we have a model of make it happen. And so this is where, Mom, if you want to end here, I'm going to end my live stream on the Facebook.
Don't yet. Don't do it yet. No, I've been tagging people. I just shared your live too.
Well, I just ended it.
That's
So,
okay. That's okay. Anyone that's
but
on here gets to ask me any questions if they have any questions. So, yeah, very good presentation tonight. We try to keep it at an hour. But sometimes Rob and I go back and forth. It's podcast style on Mondays. There's really a lot to get Fearless Freedom, but the only thing you have to learn and think about is the commissions because it's instant pay, 200, 500, 1,000, and 2,000 and there's just kind of a new update. So whatever level that you join at, let's say you join at the 500 and you get someone coming in at the 2,000, you actually get the $500. So I just made that adjustment. It's really, I'm trying to level the playing field so that, a lot of times people will say, well, Tammy, you have a following or Tammy, you have a list. Actually, we've proven that here tonight that you don't need one. You don't need one. You can just start literally posting. You can share it. There's people right now, just thousands of people that have lost their jobs. I don't know if anyone keeps up with the news or anything like that, But honestly, the economy has been wanting to collapse. So we don't know what's going to happen. And for 12 years I've had these systems, these member to members, and I haven't had to worry about it. Again, my story was I didn't want to have to go through another highs and lows and highs and lows. So that's the reason why I have this, and that's the reason why we have this to, hold off and ward off like the crypto crashes and things like that. So I don't know if anyone's ever gone through a financial collapse, but it's not fun, is it? And so that's the reason why I have this solid company here, and it's 6 years now, going into the 6th year, and I just want everybody to understand that. Do we have any questions tonight before we get off the Zoom? We had a lot of new folks on here, so I just want to make sure I get your questions addressed. And then one thing again that I can share, I can demo tonight is the software. You can use it for other opportunities. So a lot of people don't realize that before launching in 2023, I used this and I ranked to different leaderboards. So if you have a network marketing company or that you love, you have a passion maybe for health and wellness or whatnot, you can use these capture pages in the back office of Get Fearless Freedom. So it's not just about reselling Get Fearless Freedom. In fact, that's one of the uses. Why it's compliant is because the software and the training can be used for any opportunity. Does everybody understand that here tonight? I do get that question a lot. And then the other question I get is, okay, so do I have to set anything up? Well, I'm not techie. We have a programmer that's amazing. I didn't program this. Rob didn't program this. And so the question, usually there's three T's. I'm going to cover it right now. Usually people will say, do I have to do the training for my member? No, you bring them to tomorrow night. Do I have to do the traffic? If you want me to run your traffic, I can. I'm doing three people's traffic right now today. Who's on here that's I'm running clicks for right now and you're getting opt-ins? One, two. Okay, cool. So, it's all about just knowing your target market. And I have business opportunity seekers and business opportunity buyers that I teach people how to get. And then we have a 3 leads a day program. In fact, I'm behind on mine today because I was playing with Charlotte, right? But I will go over that tomorrow night. And then we have a magazine ad that just launched and it's going to be hitting the newsstand. And Kat, I think we have an update for everybody on that. We have one person from the magazine co-op that's going to be joining. So anyone that's in the magazine co-op, just keep an eye out on the updates for that in the Facebook group. What else was I going to say? Updates. So there's 3 T's. There's the traffic, the training, and the tech. Don't worry about it. We got all 3 covered. And that's usually the questions that I get in on the callback. The other thing is, well, how fast can I make money? And we can never, ever state any income guarantees. We can never do that. We can never state any daily pay or nothing like that. It's all based upon your effort. But you have me. You have me to email out to your leads every day. I try not to every day, but most of the time I'm emailing today. Who got an email to get onto this Zoom here tonight? Let's demonstrate that. If you can put a 1 in the chat, that'd be great because some people might be multitasking. So this is the time to wake up because you know what? You said to yourself, this year is going to be different, right? This year is going to be different than any other year, and you're going to make it happen. You have the system, you have the income, you have the commissions that you can make. So why not take action tonight? And if you take action tonight, you'll get to get on the training with me tomorrow night. And I'm going to make sure, like Rob said, that if you're stuck somewhere, I can help you get unstuck. I've done that over and over and over again for people. Okay. So that's one thing I pride myself on is having a community that I know how to, I know how to expand. Like, for example, Kat, like last week, we had and I don't know, all of a sudden Kat came into my life and she's been helping me out with the callbacks, for example. So she spoke to a gentleman that called in on the hotline and he's from the Home Business Magazine, for example. And so, that's the thing. You have, the actual opportunity to become a leader in this program, in this opportunity. So yeah. So anyone have any questions for me? I'll go ahead and end the recording. So I know when I used to ask questions on Zooms, I'd be like, oh no, I'm recording. I'm getting recorded. So let me go ahead and end the recording.